Welcome back. With gas prices reaching record highs, the Biden administration has started reaching out to countries like Venezuela and Saudi Arabia, asking them to produce more oil, as you've heard, rather than incentivizing our own production here at home. An administration so beholden to green special interests that they are behaving like absolute idiots. It's impressive to see. A new Trafalgar poll finding that over 3/4 of Americans have common sense, believing President Biden should prioritize increasing energy production in the U.S. as this war rages on in Ukraine. Joseph Petrosky, former CEO of Gulf Oil, joins us now to talk more about this. And, sir, we appreciate you coming on. Have you ever seen a more illogical energy policy than the one we've seen implemented in the last few weeks?
Jimmy Carter. He's really in the running for the Jimmy Carter Energy Award.
Jimmy Carter, explain what you mean there. What did Carter do that matches this level of incompetence?
Well, he not only restricted the amount of drilling we did, not for environmental reasons, but just because the oil business was making too much money, and the other things the Democrat, I think Ronald Reagan once said, if it doesn't move, subsidize it. If it does move, tax it. If it moves too fast, close it down.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Created the old oil and new oil scheme, which only made Mark rich, a very rich man, as he milked the system. So
it's something else. Here's part of the problem, as I see it. Earlier today, the 98-member Congressional Progressive Caucus, so the furthest left of the Democrats, released a list of 55 recommendations for executive actions Biden can take, including banning new fossil fuel leases on federal territory, as well as environmental justice communities, declaring a national climate emergency, and ending domestic and international fossil fuel subsidies, reinstating a ban on crude oil exports. And it does seem that the White House is considering this. But even if they don't take any new actions, based on what they've done so far, Biden maintains he's trying to sell Americans the idea that they have done nothing to inhibit oil production and energy production in this country. They say we haven't stopped anybody. They can do as much as they want. And they say that the energy companies aren't doing it because they have corporate greed and they like to have high energy prices.
No, that is a complete lie. I mean, nobody pays good money for a lease, starts paying royalties on a lease, and then doesn't drill on it. Nobody. It's like saying, I'm a real estate investor. I'll buy an apartment building, but I'm not going to rent it out. I mean, it's just a total waste of money. Only a Democrat would think that economically, that you actually own an asset and not cash flow it. What people forget is he has restricted the lease. He's restricted off ANWR isn't leasable. Offshore is not leasable. Federal lands up until recently were not leasable. And even when you do get a lease, you've got to get the rigs. There are state permits. There are EPA hearings. There are a whole bunch of regulatory processes that you have to go through, including in some cases even to build a road to the drilling site so you can get your
whole lot of overhead.
A whole lot of overhead, a lot of capital. And then you've got to have the pipeline to take it out. And of course, you know how this administration feels about pipelines.
They don't like pipelines too much. That is true.
Here's the thing on the international stage that drives me crazy.
Go ahead.
To ship a barrel of oil on a pipeline is $1 a barrel. It's really the cheapest form of transportation. A truck would cost about $10 a barrel, a rail car about $15 a barrel, and by ocean vessel, $30 a barrel. So we pay for the most expensive oil in the world, which is Brent oil, or Middle Eastern oil. Not only do we pay more of a price than what Permian and New Mexico, West Texas oil costs, but then we layer on $20 of transportation costs to get it here when we could have got to the refineries, when we could have got it there for $2 a barrel. So
right out of our own ground. Yeah, it is something. Joseph Petrosky, we do appreciate you coming on. I knew you were going to be a character, and Your first answer, Jimmy Carter, that cracked me up. Thank you, sir, for the time. We do appreciate it.
Thank you.